This week's responding to your comments is all about intermittent fasting. We've got a comment from Has Jundi J who commented, Abraham, can you do an intermittent fasting video for beginners that's short and to the point? Well, what are we waiting for? Hit that like button if you're fired up for this and let's go. So step number one, we're gonna be focusing on the 16-8 intermittent fasting method. This means that we're gonna have an 8-hour window where we're gonna consume our meals. Now there is some flexibility on when you choose your 8-hour eating window to be. So for example, you can have 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can have 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can have 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'll leave some examples here for you. But the most important thing is you need to pick a time slot that works for you, that works for your day, that works for the way that you work, okay? Because remember, the other times you're gonna be fasting, so it can be quite difficult if you don't pick a good time. And moving on to step number two, let's talk about the foods that you should focus on during your eating window. First of all, you want to stay away from processed, unhealthy foods, and instead you've got to have whole foods that are full of all the nutrients that we want to have. So I'm gonna go through some. For example, we're gonna have fruit, like bananas, oranges, apples. All of these are perfect, and you should incorporate them into your meal plans. Also, a variety of vegetables like broccoli, like sweet potato, like cucumbers, like leafy greens. These are all excellent. We also need our grains. So for example, quinoa, brown rice, all of these are great too. And don't forget your healthy fats like avocados, olive oil, all of which are fantastic and are required in the diet. And do not forget your protein source. So for example, we've got eggs, we've got fish, we've got lean meat, we've got poultry, we've got nuts. All of these are great protein sources. And don't forget to stay hydrated, have plenty of water, but stay away from high calorie beverages, for example, like soda. Stay away from ready meals, deep fried stuff, stay away from sugary snacks, all these kind of unhealthy things you need to stay away from, and that way you will be able to achieve your weight loss goals as well. If you don't stay away, it's going to be very difficult. Diving straight into step number three, let's talk about the potential benefits of the 16-8 method. We're going to get reduced calorie intake, and this means that the intermittent fasting method is going to potentially help us with weight loss. And additionally, it can improve blood sugar control, and also during fasting periods, it can lower your insulin levels, and again, lower blood sugar levels. This could potentially mean a lowered risk of diabetes as well. And moving on to step number four, considerations and drawbacks. First of all, bear in mind that you will gradually need to adjust this diet. And one of the drawbacks is because you're doing all this fasting, overeating and not eating correctly can potentially mean a bit of weight gain to begin with. That is quite normal, and if you're not careful, you're not going to be getting those weight loss goals that you're looking for as well. So the nutrition is the most important thing during your eating windows. Now you might also experience hunger, weakness, fatigue, all of which are very normal, especially at the start, but you will get used to them. Usually they go away after time. But please remember, before starting any new diet, especially intermittent fasting, always speak to your healthcare professional first so they can give you the thumbs up. Also, if you're taking any medication or you have any medical conditions, you must speak to your healthcare professional first as well. And don't rely on intermittent fasting alone, because it's not a replacement for a balanced diet. It's not a replacement for a good meal plan. All of these are required at the same time. Also, please remember, intermittent fasting, I would highly recommend that you avoid it. If you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, if you're trying to conceive, you should definitely avoid intermittent fasting. Now, if you found this video helpful today, show some love and consider supporting our team by donating us a cup of coffee. Simply click the thanks button below. Donate whatever you can, because your help will support us to create more medical videos just like this one. Sending awesome vibes.